Today we talk about the massive importance of setting monthly goals.
Daily motivation, seeking success, finding your passion and being your best. Raphael, Elias, and the sensation. This is Daily Motivation.
15 minutes that will forever change your life. It definitely did mine. When I started setting my monthly goals, I had no idea what would really happen. I didn't really think that any of this would come true or that anything that I wrote on a piece of paper really mattered. However, it does. It really does. In fact, when I started putting real numbers in front of myself and I started looking at it as this is what I gotta accomplish this month. No matter what happens, I gotta get this done. It was a complete game changer for me. Now, I didn't nail everything down perfectly the first time, and even now I still make mess ups and I don't always perfectly execute everything. However, I do get very, very close and sometimes go above and beyond. And what's great is when you start to really put the vision in front of you and really manifest it in a way where it's like, okay, this is the number, this is what I want, and then you start to move towards it and you see the number getting there. It's such an amazing feeling. Now, what I'm talking about here is setting goals in terms of any area of your life where you have some numbers that are involved, whether that be finance, relationships, whether that be any area of your life and career, any number that you can think of, really, you can set a goal with it. If you want to read a certain amount of books in your personal development, whether you want to listen to a certain amount of tapes, or you want to go to a certain amount of seminars or events, or you want to do a certain amount of speeches, or you want to do some videos, or you want to do whatever you want to do, okay? It doesn't really matter what it is. What matters is that you start getting some numbers in front of you that say, hey, buddy, here's what you're doing this month. Here's what you're getting done, and you're not going to get away with anything less. This is a complete and entire game changer. It takes 15 minutes per month to sit down and write out your goals for this month. And I'm not saying be realistic or don't be realistic. You decide yourself what you want to put on this piece of paper. But what's really important, and the key here, is to hang it up in front of you. Wherever you're working the most, whatever spot you're in the most, that is the place that I want this piece of paper of yours to hang, this monthly time frame of these goals, these amazing goals, and your time frame is there, everything is right in front of you. And when you have it that way, you start to move towards it automatically. Whether you like it or not, it starts to get ingrained in your head, and you start thinking, okay, I gotta do something towards this. You look at that and you feel bad. No, look, really what I'm saying to you is that you need to have a plan. You need to have some kind of idea, rough estimation of where you're going. Because if you're just gonna set sail and hope for the best, well then you're gonna end up down the stream like everybody else, right? So let go of that and instead get into a spot where you are planning out your month at least roughly. Now, weekly planning is great and daily planning is great, but for me, monthly planning is the greatest because monthly planning gives me enough time and enough space, enough room to breathe, as well as a long-term-ish vision that says, okay, here's what's got to be done. And then I write out the steps. The things that I do on a daily basis are more tailored towards that. Now, the week can be structured towards that as well, however you like to do it, but this is a great place to start. Really, I'm aiming this at you if you're not doing this already. If you're not already setting up your week, you're not already setting up your month, I want you to start putting down some goals. Put down some numbers. How hard can it be, right? Put down some numbers that say, hey, this is what I want to accomplish this month. And then try to do it. So simple. This is what I did. And it completely changed my life immediately. Once I set some monthly goals, everything started to shift towards it. Now, it didn't really happen all at once, like I already said. It doesn't all just flash in and then perfect, you smash it, but it does happen over time. And therefore, you might as well start right now if you haven't already. All I'm saying is, if you start putting down your monthly goals, it is a lot more likely that they'll come true and you'll get what you want.